This is a full body mobility flow that can be a great way to just kind of loosen up all the different joints in the body. You can use it as a warm up for a workout, something to get you going in the morning, or maybe something at the end of the day. Really no wrong time to do this. So I'm going to take you through it. You can follow along in this video, or you can watch it a couple of times and try it on your own. I'm not going to be going in depth into all of the positions because that'll take a long video. So I'm going to go, kind of through it, how quickly I would do it. So we're going to do 3 reps in each position. So to start out, we're just going to have some nice soft knees. I'm going to send my hips back till I feel a little stretch here, back still flat, and then I'll let the kind of back go, and then I'll come all the way up, lean it back, arms back down, hips back first, hamstring stretch there, back down. As we're doing this, just taking some nice big deep breaths. This is number 3. I'm going to bend my knees as much as I need to get palms on the floor. Stepping back into a plank position. From here, I'm going to have soft knees, push into a down dog through the palms. So I just push through the palms, send my chest through, back to a plank, and I rock forward to get a little stretch, maybe a little pressure in the wrists. Back up, taking some nice deep breaths. So I'm going to hit 3 of these. Now I'm going to take one leg, reach it up, and send it through here. So my arms are on the inside. I'm going to rotate my body, but you don't have to. So I'm going to be here. That's just so the camera can see. And then I'm going to take same arm. I'm going to reach it up, turning my torso, and then I'm going to reach through this arm as far as I can. Feeling a stretch, hopefully in the hip as well as in the shoulder and torso. That's 3 there. Now I'm going to drop the knee. I'm going to rock back, rock forward, back up on the toes. I'll show from the side again. Rock backwards, stretch here, come back up on the toes, stretching the hip flexor on the other side. That's my 3 there. Now I'm going to come to a kneeling position. You can use something for balance if you need to. I'm going to reach back and grab the knee that's on the ground, brace the core, squeeze your glute, get a little stretch in the quad. Hold for about a couple seconds. Then I'm going to rotate my body again so you can see me here. I'm going to send this leg out to the side. So I was just here kneeling, getting a stretch. This leg is now out to the side. A little bit of an adductor stretch. Rocking back and forth about 3 times. Then I'm going to come back onto my hands, up. Here's my down dog position. I'm going to send this leg up and over. Reaching this hand a bit. Take a few deep breaths. I feel a big stretch in my side body there. There. And then I come down. That's side number 1. You can press back into a down dog. Bring my other leg forward into a stretch here. I got my rotations. Get 3 of these guys. Then heel. Show this one from the side. Rocking back. Stretch here. Rocking forward. Stretching the hip. I'll show both sides. Rocking back. Stretching the hamstring, but there's still a little bend in the knee. Foot's relaxed. Coming up, stretching the hip flexor. That's my 3. Coming up, a little brace of the core as I reach back, because I don't want to just arch my back. Coming into a stretch here. Holding for a count of 3 or 4. Coming down. This leg goes out. Rocking back into this adductor stretch. Now we're going to add on a little bit here. I'm going to press up into this one leg down dog. Send the leg over. Stretch through my left side body. Take a few deep breaths. Then that same leg that's up is going to come through by your arms, or sit in this 90-90 position. If you kind of get lost, just come down and meet me in this position where I've got about 6 inches of space, front foot and knee. Both knees are at about 90 degrees, so square angle there. I'm going to lift my hip with my hands, send my hips back, and lean forward into a stretch on the glute. Lean back, maybe a stretch on this side. Don't feel a stretch, that's okay. We're just moving here. Some general mobility. getting the joints moving is always gonna be good for them as long as you don't feel any pain during this. So that's my 3. Now I'm gonna switch my feet. And I'm gonna do this 3 times too. So if you can do no hands, that's great. A little core, a little hip work. If you need your hands on the ground, that's okay too. And then I'm gonna come to this side. Just rotate my body a bit. Up and back. Getting the hips a little looser here. Now I'm gonna turn my body again so we can see where we're going next. So we're in this position. I'm gonna get both hands on the floor here. Bring my feet up, toes pointing straight, fingers pointing behind me. Squeeze the shoulder blades back. And then I'll lift my butt a little bit and rock forward and back. Here, getting a big stretch front of the shoulder. As I rock back, I get a little stretch, maybe a little pressure on the wrist. 3 or 4 times there. Then I'm gonna lift my hips, come onto one hand, reach my other hand, straight arm here, feet straight, hips higher, reaching, getting a little thoracic spine rotation, coming back down, lifting hips, reaching to the other side, couple big deep breaths, and then I'm gonna just keep going over. Now I'm in this position on my hands and knees. Then I'm gonna tuck my toes, can omit anything that's painful, but it's not painful when I work some toe mobility. So I'm just gonna kind of rock up and back, getting a little stretch in my toes there, and the ankles. Then I'm gonna come this tall kneeling position, squeeze my butt, squeeze my core, straight line, rock back a little bit until you feel a little stretch in the front, press back up. You don't want to arch the back. Feel a stretch here. If you're not too tight, you may not feel it. Gets a good stretch through there. So reverse Nordic. Boom, that's my 3. Hands on the floor, rocking back, all the way up to where I started. Finishing, as balance is important. High knee balance position. Close your eyes, balance as best you can. 20, 30 seconds. And then, other side, eyes open. Eyes closed. A little better on the right. Resting there. One more big good morning, just for good measure. And just like that, from head to toe, we got just about everything moving. So should feel pretty good. Don't do anything that's painful, but walk through this, and you might start to feel that you loosen up just a little bit.